Alright everyone, welcome back to some Lonely Yuri. I really like Yuri. I hope all of you do as well. If not, I don't know what to tell you, because I like it. Alright. There's something in my throat, I don't know what. Anyway, let's continue. There's the sound of chirping birds coming from somewhere again. Oh. The morning air is a little cold. Fusa shivers under the futon. She's still drowsy, her eyes only half open. She reaches out and searches for something. Hmm. Her hand finds something soft. Um. She gropes along the soft shape. It fits snugly in her hand. Something shaped exactly right. Maybe it's a little small, but it feels very nice. Ah. Hmm. But after touching it for a while, there's a strange reaction. Fusa-chan, you're so naughty. Hmm? Fusa makes a feeble noise and finally opens her eyes. Before her, she sees Seti's face, and her own hand is a little lower, right on Seti's breast. Who would have thought? What? Fusa throws off the futon and sits bolt upright. Is that proper English? I don't know. Her face has gone bright red in an instant. I'm sorry. Oh, no. I don't mind. But it's cold. Put the futon back. Uh, yeah, I'm sorry. Fusa hurriedly restores the futon to its old position. Whoa, that's kind of loud. Where's the volume? There it is. I don't want the volume to overpower my voice, because that's happened before. Actually, let me go get some water. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. She can't look Seti in the face. She's too embarrassed. I can't believe I did that. But the feeling lingers on her palm. It felt quite pleasant. She feels like enjoying it forever. Another girl's breast. It's so different. She nervously peeks at Seti. She really seems to not have minded at all. She's already trying to get back to sleep. Somehow that's not very amusing. But it's not like she can say anything about it, so Fusa just closes her eyes, like Seti. The drowsiness soon comes back. Oh, big mood. In the morning, that's all. Yawn. She kind of feels like turning over to face Seti. After a few moments' deliberation, she does so. The warmth of another person's skin comes closer. She's a little shy, but it feels pretty good. When she closes her eyes, it feels like her core is melting. She slept a lot, but she still feels sleepy in this morning. Well, you know, a cause of oversleeping is being tired. So you just roll into a perpetual state of sleeping because you overslept, so you just keep getting continually more tired, and then you just sleep forever. It's simple math. I don't think that's even math, but you know, whatever. She feels like she could sleep forever if she wanted to. Well, I mean, you could just hang yourself. Wait, I'm not supposed. Never mind. Don't hang yourself. School. She can feel the light of the sun on her skin, which means it's probably getting quite late. Just a little longer. Bleh, bleh. I cannot read. She succumbs to the drowsiness inside her body, feeling that warmth right next to her. She can tell it's very bright even before opening her eyes. The room is flooded with light. She wakes up to her own weird groan. The sunlight makes the futon pretty warm. The window must look out onto the south. What? The window must look out onto the south. I don't know what that means. I really don't. What the... What? I am so confused, but let's keep going. There are sparkles in the bright light. Are you awake? So, when she opens her mouth, she feels a little uneasy. Oh. She hurriedly wipes the drool from her mouth. There's Chan's drool. Seti sucks on her finger. She looks covetous. I don't know what that word is. I really don't. What's with that? I'm only joking. Anyway, she's fully awake now. When she looks at the clock, she becomes even more awake. It's 10 o'clock. I tried to wake you, you know. But you were so fast asleep, you wouldn't wake up, Fusa-chan. Are you sure about that? Oh, never been more sure. To Seti, who's wearing a carefree smile, it might be a normal thing, but she clearly feels no guilt at all about being late for school. 10 o'clock. Besides 10 o'clock. Sigh. What am I gonna do? Fusa-chan, did you have a perfect attendance record until now? No, it's not like that, but she's already coming in late because of issues at home as it is. She feels she should have a diligent attitude towards school, so she's reasonably serious about it, but that doesn't mean she's obsessed with it. Besides, Fusa-chan doesn't like that awkward feeling when you come in late, so she's the kind of student who'd rather take the day off than come in late. At the very least, she can just come in late without a care. There aren't many people on the train outside rush hour, so she can't relax, and she doesn't like walking through the school gates all alone. And walking through corridors with nobody around makes her nervous. But she has a reason for it this time around. After all, this room and bed just feel so comfortable. Sigh. Even so, I get the feeling I'm sleeping too much lately. Really? Maybe you've just been staying up too long until now. That's a very strange logic. Instead of storing up on sleep, you're storing up on being awake. See? Actually, no, I don't see. Still, seeing Seti do her best to cheer her up makes her feel a little better. This friend probably only wants someone to play and talk with all day long, but that's okay. The sun is so high. Maybe I should just take the day off. She feels guilty the moment she says it, but at the same time, it feels kind of nice. You mean it? The way Seti looks at her with a twinkle in her eye makes her smile. Sure. It's not so bad once in a while. Alright. Seti throws her hands in the air, and whoops. No, I'm not gonna. She really does act like a child sometimes. Hey, what are we gonna play? The nostalgia of that question makes Fusa burst out into laughter. It seems to her that at any rate, they'll end up playing house or playing with dolls. I don't actually know what playing house is. What? What is it? Nani? Nani? Nani kore? No, it's nothing, never mind. But what are we gonna do? How will we pass the time? Can't really think of anything. I don't actually know who's talking, and I just got a bad case of deja vu. She doesn't really like going out somewhere since she's playing hooky. That means they have to spend the day in this room. Fusa-chan, as long as it can be with you, I'm okay with anything. Oh, jeez. She's even shy about saying it herself. Fusa's shyness is resonating with the shyness she feels from Seti. Her cheeks grow hotter. Fusa-chan? Yes? We're all alone, aren't we? Huh? Yeah. So I'm on a date with you today, Fusa-chan. What? Let's make today a day where nothing unpleasant happens. air is a little laden. She's wearing a serious expression. Okay. Fusa nods, which puts a smile on Seti's face. Fusa-chan. Yeek! This onomatopoeia I can't do. Seti throws her arms around Fusa, perhaps in an attempt to disguise her shyness. Honestly, Seti is on top of her. Her body is slim, pretty, and light. However, it does have at least some weight, and it feels pleasant to Fusa. Who the f... Webtoon, I don't care. Stop giving me notifications. That almost scared the crap out of me. She mentioned she was hungry a little earlier. Seti left in a hurry, saying, "I'll go buy some food." Did she? I don't remember this. Ta-da! After a while waiting in the room for about 10 minutes, Seti returns with a box of cakes. Whoa. What's this? They're so cute. Isn't it? What the fuck is going on right now? I mean, I love them, but what is going on? There's a white cream cake with multicolored fruits on top of it. It smells of vanilla and cacao? Cao Cao? That was a bad joke. There are also tarts with the texture Fusa likes. There are shortcakes, and cheesecakes, and jelly rolls, as well as chocolate. When lined up on the table, looks as if there are enough cakes to fill an entire hall with. Where the hell did you get this money? You don't do anything. Like, you don't go to school, I don't think you go to work. Where do you get all this from? Is she about to, bring this up? Wait. Is that what you meant when you said food? Yep. It's true that she's feeling hungry, but this is all sweet stuff. Do you always eat sweet food like this? No, not always. But today is special. But look, this is a really good pastry shop close by, so... Seti hurriedly, I've never been able to pronounce that right, tries to rationalize it. Jeez, you shouldn't be on an unbalanced diet. But I like cakes. Besides, there are two of us. So, I thought I could have a wider variety this time. So you are always eating cakes, aren't you? Huh? No, I'm not. When the housemaid comes by, she makes food for me. Housemaid? Yeah. Didn't you meet her when you came by the first time? Oh. She calls the middle-aged woman who made her that cup of tea. She'd assume that was Seti's mother, but right. That must mean she lives alone in this big house and never sees her parents. What's the matter? It's nothing. Ha. Should I pour the tea? Yeah. She helps with the tea, wondering what could be going on. Before Seti leaves the room, she turns around. Oh. Hey, Fusa-chan. There's something really special I want you to try. Something special? Yeah. Come over here for a moment. Holy crap. Fusa-chan. I'm dying. Okay. Fusa can't believe Seti stuck her in this outfit. That's great. It suits you perfectly. Where did you get this? She adjusts the Alice band on her head. Fusa is trying to act cool, but her cheeks are a little hot. I didn't dare dream he'd look so good in it. Oh, hang on. I need to find my camera. Where's the camera? Oh, can I take a picture of you? I can, right? Seti doesn't wait for Fusa to reply. She dashes out of the room and returns with a digital camera in her hand. This is so great. It looks so good. Hey, what's with the tone of voice? Seti takes pictures of Fusa from all kinds of angles with uncharacteristic enthusiasm. Ah, it sure was expensive, but that mail order was totally worth it. Wait, you went out of your way to buy this? Huh? Oh no, I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it at all. Not really. Seti continues to snap pictures, making weird excuses. Ka-chick. The lens is moving quite rapidly. Maybe the camera has a function for that. I'm really starting to feel embarrassed here. No. She opens or closes the curtains from time to time. She must be thinking about the light. I didn't think Seti was this kind of girl. Fusa is rather confused. It's as if she's looking at something entirely new and strange. Though Seti was always cheerful before, there is a kind of apathy to her behavior that has now been replaced by unadulterated enthusiasm. She let herself get talked into wearing the maid outfit because of the cakes and the tea, and this was the result. Well, this maid outfit, if that's what you call it, is pretty cute, but still. She's not at all convinced she looks that good in it. Bleh! Cannot speak. Even though Seti keeps telling her that she does. Satisfied? No, not by a long shot. She's looking at the screen of the camera, apparently checking something. A few seconds later, she begins photographing again, wearing a serious face. When I finish this visual novel, and I finish recording, I'm gonna give things that I really liked about it and things that I didn't like about it. Because there's some things I definitely do not like about it, and I think it could improve upon, but I still like it overall. Good. A good deal of time, and many pictures later, Sari finally looks satisfied with the result. Her white cheeks have flushed red, a token of how intensively she applied herself to the photo shoot. Looking at Sari makes Fusa's cheeks grow a bit red as well. I took so many pictures. I'm so glad I had both the maid costume and the camera. So, are you satisfied? Yep. I'm good now. There's a strange atmosphere between them. Seti chose a weird time to come back to her senses. Fusa observes as Seti starts to get embarrassed after the fact. The way she looks down at an angle, stealing glances at Fusa with the sheepish smile on her face, makes her look very cute. Well, wanna eat? Yeah, okay. I don't actually know who's speaking, so I'm just speaking in my normal voice. I don't know what's going on here. She smiles brightly and prepares the cakes in the tea set. Seti's tea set has a beautiful pattern on it. It's delicate and fine. The ceramics are light, but the teaspoons are relatively heavy. She gets the feeling that it might be an expensive set, so she tries to arrange it without making any noise. Fusa-chan, your movements at times like these are quite beautiful. Huh? When you handle tableware or pour tea, you move very elegantly. You think? Yeah. She knows that Seti is paying her a compliment in her own way, so she doesn't feel bad about it. She makes a show of preparing the tea in front of Seti, who is sitting on a chair. It's not like I make an effort or anything. It's not like she specifically learned how to pour tea and nobody has ever commented on it before, Seti. All there is to it is that she's been doing the housework since an early age. Making tea isn't that hard. Fusa-chan, why are you smiling? Huh? You're wearing a big smile. Oh, I am? She tries touching her own cheek. She feels a little pathetic for becoming this unaccustomed to compliments. Oh, can you pour mine as well? Okay. She pours tea into Seti's tea set, as she requested. When you're having cakes, you shouldn't use too much sugar. Okay. She puts some sugar into the tea, watching Seti's face to find out if it's enough. Oh, but you use lots of milk. Okay. See, I always drink green tea, so I don't put any sugar in it. That answer kind of ruins the mood, you know. Huh? She glances at Seti's face. Seti is smiling broadly. What is it? You're wearing a maid outfit, so why don't you try to act the part? What? Come on, do it. She knows what she's supposed to do, more or less. Seti probably wants her to call her mistress. Sigh. She involuntarily heaves a sigh, but Seti's expectant stare makes her think it's not so bad to play along for a while. Well, she did pay for the cakes and everything else, and I've been staying over at her place, so I at least owe her that much. No! You're just making excuses. She clears her throat. No, hang on. Lady Seti. My lady, how much milk would you like? Let's see. I'd like a lot, please. As you wish. Now that she's actually doing it, Seti is the one who's acting shy. No, she made me feel foolish for playing along in the first place. She gives Seti a sharp glare. Seti's shy expression quickly sets into a more serious one. She gracefully brings her teacup to her lips. Yes, this is quite enjoyable. Thank you very much. This might actually be kind of fun. See, in the JRPG I am trying to make, I have a princess in it, and she has a maid. The maid's pretty helpful. I like the maid. She's nice. In the starting scenes of that episode for it, you can go around, you can find a book, and then you can bring it to her, and she can read it to you if you really want to. Are the cakes ready yet? I'll prepare them right away, my lady. Which one would you like? You pick one for me, Fusa. Yes, my lady. Hearing her name said like that, makes her heart skip a beat. She doesn't think she can actually make a bad choice. She picks the shortcake and puts it on the plate. Here, my lady. A strawberry shortcake. Thank you. Then Fusa realizes that she's doing all the preparation for the tea and cakes. Seti is only sitting on the table. Or at the table. It's so like her to play the more convenient role. Although she's not very satisfied with that, she starts to pour the tea for herself as well. Then... Fusa. Yes, my lady? She's still not used to be called only by her name. It still startles her. She clears her throat lightly to hide her disturbance, then she looks up to see Seti point her finger right at her. Huh? There's some cream. It got on my finger. Oh. Indeed, there's a small amount of cream sticking to Seti's finger. Quite a lot, actually. She obviously didn't simply brush her finger against her cake by accident. She must have stuck her finger right into the cake on purpose. Take it off? As you wish. She starts looking around for a tissue, but she can't find one right away. Aw, you're slow on the uptake. That's not how you do it, is it? Huh? Take it off by using your mouth. She suggestively holds out her finger to Fusa. Man, I cannot pronounce. I can read, I can't pronounce. What? Why are you so surprised? You always do it that way, don't you? What kind of setting is this anyway? She's like, what is going on? So confused. The finger is right in front of her nose. She can smell the cream. She just thinks that this is going a little too far, so she looks at Seti. But the look in Seti's eyes, tell her she's still quite serious about it. She's completely engrossed in her role as the lady, giving Fusa an aloof look. And the way she speaks is different than normal too. Quickly now. Something about Seti's voice makes it clear she won't tolerate any objections. Fusa falters. Maybe Seti's true upbringing as a young lady has come to the surface in this situation. Fusa. The name rings in her ears. For those of you that don't know, Japanese has these honorifics. They're like Chan, San, Kun, all those Sama, all those you hear in the anime. And when you don't use those, it's like, it's depending on who you don't use them for, it means certain things. That's why she's like so confused about the situation and so like startled by it. As you wish. She sticks out her tongue as if to lick an ice cream cone, but then she stops. She feels that's too unrefined. Without thinking, she sucks the finger in front of her into her mouth. Yeah. She can taste the taste of cream. Well, obviously. The cream melts and mingles with her saliva, the warm sweetness spreading through her whole body. The sweetness is very pleasant, probably especially because she hasn't eaten anything all morning. And I need to go real quick. Give me a second. There's a package. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna pause the recording so that nobody knows that I'm gone. Okay, I'm back. And with the power of pausing recordings, it's like I was never gone. The intake of sugar makes the fluffy feeling inside her head grow many times stronger. Fusa suddenly notices that she's forgotten about something. She looks at Seti, still sucking on the finger. Seti's face has gone bright red. She's staring at Fusa with trembling lips. But their gazes don't meet. Fusa's looking at Seti's eyes, but Seti's looking at something below Fusa's eyes. Yes, this has happened once before. She's looking at Fusa's lips. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. She's watching. That realization makes her cheeks go hot. The sweetness still persists in her mouth. Even though the cream should have all melted away by now. I think it should be okay by now, right? She checks by moving her tongue over the finger. Yes, there's no cream left anywhere. Without really realizing what she's doing, Fusa licks Seti's finger up and down inside her mouth. Seti's finger is warm and flexible. Even the hardness of her fingernail somehow feels pleasant. It's actually kind of fun having it in her mouth. That tickles. Are you trying to seduce me? Huh? She pulls away, stammering incomprehensibly. See, I know big words. She feels guilty for enjoying that. She looks at her lady with upturned eyes, like a child who's just told a lie. She tries to come up with an excuse, but she's so nervous she can't move her tongue properly, and besides, her head has already gone completely blank. Seti looks at Fusa, and then at her own finger, which is gleaming with saliva. Then, one more time. She once again sticks her finger into the cake. She sticks it in so deep that the whole cake becomes deformed. Fusa? Yes, my lady? What am I gonna do? Again, the finger is thrust under her nose. It's covered with pure white cream. Seti's fingernail, which is cut short and clean looking yet colored ever so slightly, is gleaming both with the fat of the cream and Fusa's own. Fusa falters in the face of Seti's ingratiating smile. Big words again. I know them. Ha! She gets the feeling that she'll cross the line if she continues with this. Are we still going to do this? She shoots a pleading look at Seti. That's enough to make her voice break up and turn into a laugh. Are you making fun of me? Seti's voice, on the other hand, has gone hard. No, I'm not making fun. I wouldn't. I only meant it as a little joke too, you know. Seti looks up at Fusa with with a stern expression on her face. But then you really did use your mouth. And you use your tongue like that, Fusa. She wishes that Seti would at least stop calling her name like that. As it is, she's feeling a little weird because of what just happened. If only Seti would add Chan again, and smile with that friendly smile. Seti, don't you think you should... You call your mistress by name? Eek. Seti seems to be the kind of person who really gets into her role. She also seems to have quite a gift for acting. There's a pressure in her voice that reaches all the way to Fusa's heart. What am I supposed to do? It was supposed to be nothing more than make-believe, but her chest feels almost painfully tight. It's as if she was really being scolded by someone higher than her in status. I can't take it much longer. Seti abruptly stands over and walks over to Fusa. Why are you running away? Don't run away. Seti follows, and she falls back. Seti follows, and she falls back again. All of a sudden, Fusa finds herself backed against the wall. My lady? Yes, Fusa? Your tea. It's going to get cold. The words slip out of her mouth without much thought, but it seems a convincing argument for her anyway. I'll just have you pour me another cup later, won't I? But Seti isn't deterred in the least. Okay, time to make people mad and stop this right here. I'm gonna keep recording after this, but you guys won't see it for quite a while. I will see you all next time. Bye bye.